How's it going, people? Uh, well, I'm currently sitting by a new spot I found. If you're gonna start keeping up to date to these sort of sit-arounds, I was at one spot which is down there, about 2 minutes. Then I walked further down and found another spot similar, but actually better and more out the way. I just spent about an hour making this fire. If it's not found and destroyed by the time I'm here, like in the weekend, it's Thursday now, I might come here in the weekend, do some reading, journaling, content probably, just chilling. Plan is to bring some food, and I'll see if I can cook some food in this. And I'll further down there's a bunch of trees, so I'll actually build a wall along here and along here, and probably create a sort of doorway here, so it's actually keeps the heat in, because at the minute, I've just got this pit here and it's gone out. There's no fucking fire, as you can see. I had it massive. I had it all the way up here a minute ago, but well, about 20 minutes ago. But it's gone out now. All the embers are gone, and of course, it's gone out by the time I started making content because I got so invested in it. But this might look a bit sketchy, but it's not. It's just me chilling by a sort of pond connected to a river in a forest. But yeah, I'll face towards the camera. Finished work today. If you'll probably find out, when you've come across my YouTube channel, but I'm currently working a construction job as a labourer. I used to have my own business. I was making roughly about 3k a month. Then my mother passed away, coming up to a year now. It is the 28th of May, and on the 2nd of June, which is next month, very soon, literally next Tuesday, is when my mum passed away. So it's insane how fast it's gone. I've had a lot of ups and downs this year, a lot. Yeah. But yeah, I'm making this content now because I'm currently staying at a place about 20 minutes away from my hometown. So I moved out my parents' house, got my own place, got a roommate, and yeah, just chilling there. It's nice to get out, but I only started doing this when I stopped drinking alcohol, which was last Thursday, and now it's Thursday today, so it's a week. And yeah, I just had the urge in the weekend to start going out to nature, and here I am. I'm just, I guess, connecting to nature more. But I like being around water. I don't know, it's just peaceful. There is a really good spot near here, but it's too public. I mean, I went down there earlier and there was some geezer that fucking set up a hammock, and it's just hogged up the whole pathway area with his fucking hammock. Probably an idea from him to like try to avoid people coming down to him, but fair enough. I mean, it's fair enough. I could probably get a hammock down here if I wanted to. It might be a bit sketchy, but yeah. See if I can. Thing is, I'm just using my phone. I haven't got a camera or anything. I don't know if you can actually see it. It just looks like a bit of water there. There you go. That's where I'm chilling at. This down here is the pathway. And this is the river, well, pond sort of thing. And that's my view. Yeah, I don't know how good that was. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what my style of content is going to be. It's definitely going to be info based. It's just I'm getting back into content first. Now, I used to do mentoring, and that was for fitness and addiction, mainly just weed, to be honest. Um, yeah, and I was posting at the end of 2024. I blew up. I started to get millions of views. You know, one of my videos of just me like talking to the camera, motivating people. That got like 2.8 million views, and then I got another few that had a couple mil. Altogether, I had like 5, 6 different videos that got like a million views, and then I got like quite a few, you know, few 100k videos. But yeah, then I got at my peak, I got 35.5k followers. Now I'm at 27.7, and you know, I'm in 2026. That was at the end of 2024. Then I actually started monetizing it, at least trying to monetize it. I'd say at the beginning, say Q1, a bit of Q2 in 2025. But then, of course, around this time is when my mother got ill from stage 4 lung and spleen cancer. So, yeah. And it was so sudden as well. So sudden. We literally found out in 4 weeks. We literally found out, and then within 3, 4 weeks she was gone. So it was definitely the fastest I've ever known cancer to take someone away. Usually it's, you know, it's quite prolonged, but this time it wasn't. But yeah. So fast forward, you know, I'm working a job at about 2k, only about 2k a month, you know, basic wages. Moved out parents' house, currently doing driving lessons. Now I'm 21 years old. I do feel a bit behind in the driving, to be honest, because I feel like I should have had it done by now. But it's just part of my journey, isn't it? But still, 21 ain't too old to be getting driving. But yeah, it's basically, my aim is to basically stay sober, get my driving done, and build the audience, and build my personal brand. I'm also considering getting into sales. I've done previous sales jobs. I've done some door-to-door and setting, and a little bit of closing. I used to actually do setting for TGR Trades, the trades guy, which is quite well known. Yeah, did that for about 6 months. Yeah, to be honest, it hurt my ego to get this job, to be honest, because I was like so into the online space at that point. But I just knew I had to take a few steps back, sort of humble myself to be able to grow further. You know, not many can truly do that, especially do that and get back up to actually want to do this again. Most will give up. I would like to start doing sales though. You know, my whole personal brand was sales, and I've done sales experience before. But it's just tough. When I'm, due to me not driving, it's a bit tough. I can try getting a remote job, but yeah, I'll figure it out. But at the moment, I'm just building sort of content around my life, and so I can sort of build trust with people in the long run. Because I know people's going to see this at some point, because it happened the same with my Instagram. I was posting 40 to 60 days in a row, 3 posts a day. And it wasn't until like day 40 of me doing that where I actually started getting traction. So as long as I just continue doing this, I'll get the same. YouTube is a bit more technical to blow up on, especially because it's long form. But yeah, I'll get it done. I believe I'll get it done. And YouTube's just a lot better for personal branding, quite honestly. I've realised that. A lot better for sort of introducing yourself to people at a wider frame. They can understand you more, relate to you more, and so on. And that's always good for this type of stuff. But yeah, just realised my camera's a bit tilted. This, oh shit, sorry. The content will be a better quality. Oh shit. It's better with me, but I'm not gonna like edit that out or anything. See, I like doing raw talks because not many people do it. So I like doing raw talks. I've noticed it's getting a bit darker now. This fire would have fucking helped with the lighting, but it's gone out. Fuck it. Fuck it, do you know what? I'll take you lot with me while I'll go get more firewood. I'll do this. There you go, because I can just turn this into a selfie stick sort of thing. There you go, nice. I just got to be careful this don't fall off and land in the river, because I've got my phone above the river currently. But I want that fire to start again, because I'll probably make some content. Then I'll go, but I'm not ready to go yet. So this is my, I'm using logs and everything, but this is sort of my starter material. I'll just throw that on to keep it going. I'm not quite sure what you'd call it, but yeah. I'll just get a few of this and some logs, but I haven't actually got many logs anymore. I could go get some of that as well. It's more entertaining that I'm actually doing something while I go do it, I guess. It's a bit of a walk, but at least I can talk. Bit of a walk, but at least I can talk. But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. I use that to sort of just get it started. I didn't actually originally, I didn't actually use this to get the fire started. I used it to keep it going. I just used normal wood at first. But after a while, when it actually started heating up, I had loads of wood on that fire, but it just all burnt away. Turned into just dust. But yeah. See, this is the walk. You walk down here. I'm not trying to give away my spot. But obviously you don't know what the fuck I am. No, it's a bit shit there. Yeah, so here, that's my old spot down here. Then this is like the entrance. I'll get some wood from the entrance. This is where the most wood is. There's a runner. Now I'm doing this one-handed, so I can't exactly get the most, but I'll try. But yeah, obviously I don't know if many people's gonna watch this ever. Obviously I'd like to hope that people will. Maybe I'll blow up and then they just scroll right past this sort of content. But it's literally just me chilling, being out in nature after work. It's actually it's almost 9 to be honest, but it's summer in the UK, so you know I'm able to do this. Yeah, right, I'll get some of that, and then that'll be enough. I'm gonna be going soon anyway, so I don't want to make the fire too big. But it's giving me something to do in it. That'll be enough. I think I've got to walk all this back one-handed. Alright, that'll do. That's the firewood. So I've been inspired lately, like, so before I go to bed, well, I used to have a really bad sleep routine. I've fixed that now, and every night I put my phone across the other side of my room and put it on charge, watch TV for about 10-20 minutes, and then go to bed. And when I've done that recently, I've been watching like survival videos of people building like dens and all that type of stuff. And I sort of want to start doing it in this spot where I am now. It's not the most private, that's the thing. Like, someone could easily walk down it or shit. Someone could easily walk down here and find it. And if they're a shitty person, then, you know, they could easily destroy it. Let's say if I do it, let's hope it don't get destroyed, but it's pretty likely to. I mean, I've seen kids down here, and they're most likely to be the ones that do it. Or if they're cool kids, they just add to it. I don't mind if I build like a cool campfire, I don't know, some sort of den, and then other kids come and chill down here and just build onto it. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that at all. But the likeliness of that is pretty low. I mean, I know what kids are like. I was one and I was a little shit, so but yeah, here you go. Right, that's pretty, done that in a couple minutes. There you go, got the firewood, got the starter. It's actually not that much starter, but fuck it. Now you can watch me attempt to start this up again. Right. Well, I've got to set this up properly. That should do. There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to stay here for too long, but I sort of want to start this up again, you know. Obviously this could be a lot better, but I was just like, fuck it, quickly do this. I've dug a sort of hole for it. Once I dug that hole, I just started up the fire, to be honest. I didn't really bother making the wall too much. But there's literally no stones around it at all. I tried to look, so I couldn't put any stones around it. Otherwise I would have. I've noticed this might actually be quite a long video. This might be one of the longest videos I've made, so I guess that's yeah, I won't bother cutting it into two. Fuck it, I'll just have it as one. But I've been down here quite a while, to be honest. But when you're doing this type of shit, the time just flies by. If you've done this type of stuff, and you know, it just goes really quick. Well, we'll see. See if I can get this started up again. No, I used some paper from my notebook to get this started at first. I didn't have any of this, so but this stuff is pretty flammable. It gives you loads of splinters. I see anything. That's a bit wet. Right, you're watching me build the fire, and you'll watch me start it. There you go. Light is here. Now, what I've also been using, if any like people that actually do survival stuff watches this, they'll be like, oh, it's fucking up there, it's fucking up there, you could do better there. Yeah, clearly, you know. Do you want to see one of my fire starters? Fucking Dior Sauvage. Completely wasting it, but it is what it is, you know. When it's all you got, it's all you can use in it. At least it will smell nice. There's the fucking light now. I literally just had it. I hate that. When you pick something up and you literally lose it straight away. There you go. Right, there you go. Now it's getting started. So once I've got this going again, I'll talk a bit longer. Just don't know about what about yet. We'll figure it out. This is going to be a long video, but it'll be one of my first long videos ever. So, and it's actually a good timing because it's starting to get dark. But once it gets too dark, I'll start to go. Cool, and held it. Right, I'll do. Got the fire started again. Well, it's getting dark. But I will. Tell you what, I'm just gonna sit here until that goes out. I'm just gonna sit here. Might be a long video. I wish I brought some food with me. All I brought was some water and my book and my Bible, and I haven't even ended up reading either of them because I just ended up doing this the whole time and listening to music, and now I'm doing content. Where this is already almost 25 minutes in. But yeah, fire started now. It is nice to have a fire, you know. I mean, it was our very first type of engineering, I guess. So, but you love it. You're not a proper man if you don't like a fire every now and then. Lovely. But yeah, I'd say my goals for this YouTube channel is to just show myself and use what I've got in here to help other people, like I did in the past, but with a different perspective now. I've got a lot more experiences now. I'm older, so I can try use that to my advantage. Don't know what that was. Something just splashed in the water. God knows. Yeah, something just splashed in the water pretty loud. Fuck it. Whatever it is, mate, I'm gonna scare it away. I'll splash back. This is actually pretty dry wood, so I'll use this. Look at that now. Perfect. Look at that fire now. Lovely. I wish I had some food, mate. I've got chicken in my fridge, like raw chicken. I should have just like bring that to cook, but I didn't realise how big of a fire I would make. But it was bigger than this. Much bigger than this. Look at that. Nice. But yeah, if this is still here in the weekend, I reckon I'm gonna bring my my pot and pans, and I'll try put it on top of here and see if I can cook something. I don't know what I'd cook. We'll figure it out. You'll see. You'll see what I do. I don't know what I do yet, but yeah. It is nice here though. I just like being, if I'm gonna be in the forest like this, I like being around water. Yeah, I'm looking sexy for you now. Now, the only addiction I've got now, at the minute, is nicotine. Weed I haven't done in ages, but alcohol I was doing consistently, not for a massive, very long period of time. But it definitely could have become a problem if I allowed it to. It is actually getting quite late now. I need to go home because I've got work tomorrow. And the thing is, I could just leave this here. Because of the way I've made it, I've dug out the ground and I've done it in a pit. So it's not actually gonna set anywhere on fire. No way. Apart from this, I mean, this could maybe set a light. I highly doubt it. But even then, it would just fall in the fucking river. So yeah, there's no hazard to this at all. I've done it well. Yeah, half hour video. I don't know if anyone's ever gonna watch this, but if you have watched this in a year or so, put a thumbs up. Just let me know. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's as far as going good now. Definitely. A bit too good because I'm gonna be going soon. So I'll put this here actually. Where can I put that? put that there. Yeah, there you go. Alright. See if I can show you my my setup. That's the setup. Now I reckon if this is still here, like I said, if it's still here in the weekend, I'll build a wall around here and a wall here on that side. Yeah. But it's summertime. It's the only reason I'm doing this shit. And because I don't want to fucking sit in my room, really. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here actually. But it was good talking to myself, I guess. And in the future I'll be talking to people. But I'm looking at a few people. There's this one guy I'm probably gonna invest into at some point, and he don't make content like this. At least I haven't seen it. He makes content like this, talking to the people, you know, showing himself, you know, quite openly, but nothing like this, like sitting and making a fire and that. This might actually become a thing. Say if this started to blow up, I'd generally make this a thing where, like, you know, say when I'm quite successful in whatever I do, I'll just come and, you know, every weekend or every few weekends, I'll just come and make a fire, talk about life, and then at that point I can, you know, I'll have a level of knowledge to where I can give off to people. Maybe I'll have my business back up, and then I can just sit at fires and talk, and actually I feel like that could actually be a good idea. It would definitely be a new thing. Never seen someone give like business game and life advice by a fire before. Nothing to like the way I'm thinking of doing that. But at the minute, I'm just talking about my life and documenting my life. You know, this is all my stuff here. I recommend this book, to be honest, 50th Law by 50 Cent and Robert Greene. But yeah. Right. Yeah, I'll put you in the fire. Oh. Right. Peace, people.